This podcast contains explicit language, inappropriate jokes, and deeply questionable choices. Just the way we like it.
Oh my God, ever since I've seen this cheese, I've just been able to be like, hey guys.
Yes, cheese. Cheese, good.
Cheese is good. We like cheese. All right. Alrighty, right. All right. Welcome to Dream Cheese's lovely people. My name is Günter. I give you the Thomas Aquinas of structural kindness, Emma.
Thomas Aquinas.
An ongoing proof that love is truth, the Billie. How are you both?
Well, I'm good. Good today. Had a bit of sleep and yeah, feeling good. How are you, Emmy?
Thomas Aquinas, I love that. That is
Kindness.
awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And Günter has got the headphones on. We're going to be constantly
I've been
getting
told.
the don't knock the thing, and oh Billy, you've knocked the thing again. Oh, don't knock the table. Get your elbows off the table, because he's got the headphones on, so he can hear every little bump and knock and thing.
Bump and knock. Oh, that would be a good name for a prostitute house.
Bump and knock. Bump and knockers.
But they have a doorbell, ironically.
What about that time we were in St Kilda?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the three of us. And there was this multi-storey building, and I was like, that's a red light on level 5. I'm like, Günter, does that mean it's a prostitute room? And you're like, why have you asked me?
That was when we were standing outside the Palais.
It was.
The Palace Theatre, yeah.
And my response was?
It was funny. What was it?
Oh, it was something like, no, it's not that one. It's the one 2 doors down.
Yeah, that's right. Emma is trying not to crunch into the microphone because she is well into the cheese board. So I'm going to get into introducing the cheese board already, because then you can hear us eating it. Emma has bought a delicious Jack's English Club cheddar. I love a good cheddar. And we've got a red Leicester.
We've got a red Leicester.
Red Leicester. Red Leicester. And then Günter has been to Monaco's, our deli extraordinaire.
Awesome call out to the awesome deli Monaco's on Bowood Road.
Yeah. We've talked about them many a time. And they had a cheese tasting, and he tasted this cheese called, I'm going to get it wrong, Ocelli Testan di Barolo. And I'm sure I've pronounced that horribly, so I apologise. With pasteurised cow's milk, sheep's milk, Mark Barolo wine, and salt. So it's literally got wine grapes.
Yeah, it's got a wine grape crust.
Yeah.
Which is pretty wacky.
And it's crumbly as fuck.
Yeah, and it's strong.
It's
nice.
I can smell it from here. Günter's probably a metre away from me, and I can smell it from here, but it looks amazing.
Why Günter? Why not the cheese is a metre away from you?
Yes.
Günter is a metre away from me.
eating the cheese, and therefore I'm smelling the Günter.
Because you know the last time we had blue cheese, and I could smell it as I walked past the table?
Past
this is
Günter
what I'm gonna
again? I'm sensing that Günter
What
smells
if I
like
tell you
cheese.
that I haven't actually eaten any of the cheese
I
yet?
know you have. I saw you eat it. And so, yes. I haven't... Should I taste it? I haven't had some
You should
yet.
taste it.
Emma,
It is
can you cut me a
delicious.
small
And it's pinkish.
bit? Oh, Günter's got me
Oh,
got
yes,
a bit here.
better.
I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to try it. It's got... Have I got enough grapes on this? Oh, yeah. I'll try the grape bit.
I cannot stop smashing it. Like, since
It's
I
good,
walked
yeah.
in. It is
It's
delicious.
very strong, but it's yummy.
It's very good.
Oh, see, I didn't think you'd like that. I thought it'd be a bit
It's...
down the blue vein kind of route.
It is. And that one piece is enough for me. But it's nice. Like, it's nice. It's beautiful. I prefer the tasty cheese. Yeah.
Tasty taste. Flavour Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to introduce Emma, and now I've got a mouthful of cheese. Emma, have you toe dipped, or have you jumped in the pool?
Lately, it's all been toe dips, for which I apologise. But I have been gathering a collective of people that we can speak with around me. So the latest is going to be Riley, who is getting, I called it the Medal of Honor, but it's not called that. It's some sort of medal that they don't even have to award every year at the university. And it recognises, outstanding achievement. And he is very into plants. And I don't know what type, but...
Oh, you didn't say he was getting a Medal of Honor. That's super cool.
It's not called that though, Bill. It's called a Medal of something.
Okay. But it's a uni medal.
It's a uni medal. Yeah. He's...
Better than the Dean's Honours list that Emma and I both got.
I didn't get. I'm just. I'm trying to do that.
Oh yes.
Yes. Remember, that's my
my
goal.
Your goal.
Yep. With my masters, second place is first loser. I will not stop. So anyway, he's ultimate winner, special medal. But his work is really purposeful because it is looking at ways that seeds can be genetically modified without being genetically modified, because once they're GM, there's issues arising from that. So it's basically looking at what's working in the Australian landscape with seeds, and then his research in his PhD, he'll explain this much better, is looking at typically what the technology and also the standard practice for analysing plants has been to sort of put it all into a musher thing and then put it under a microscope. But he is devising technology to look at each part of the plant in isolation, because certain parts of plants can have different reactions. So you can have one leaf that dies or whatever. So it's actually going to provide way more insight into what happens. Plus, he's doing this whole other seed thing. So he also.
What do you mean by genetically modified without being modified?
Does that mean you have to do it?
That's just crossbreeding, isn't it?
When it's being done naturally and not.
That's just crossbreeding.
No, it's more Günter, and this is why I said to him, "You will have these questions.
Okay.
My questions will be around poo and its usage in transferring seeds."
Our question is about when are we getting him on?
Because
when
we
can work out how to get him onto the mic without him having to be here. That's when we'll get him on.
Well, because he's in Canberra.
Yes.
So because that's where he's doing his PhD in his lab business. So it's up to Günter and Billie when they can make the technology work. But to add to the poo thing, because that's why I'm fascinated, there is a cassowary. We went to Cairns recently, and the cassowary there's a particular seed that will only propagate or germinate based on, it's predicated, needs to go through the cassowary digestive system.
Okay, wow.
I know.
And then some enzyme or something that it comes out with.
Is it that a bit like the weasel coffee?
Weasel coffee poo.
Yes. Now, yes, someone up
Weasel poo coffee in Vietnam.
Yes, someone said that in the thing. But then the other weird thing, and I'm just using thing as a catch-all phrase, the other weird thing was that I was talking to Riley about something I did a deep dive on and spoke about on this podcast. Remember when I told you about the seed bank?
Yes.
And the siege of Leningrad,
or whatever it was.
Siege of Leningrad, and they starved rather than. And he had read the actual book about it. And further to that, his dad, who is also a plant professor, reached out to the person that wrote that book. So, see, it's all coming up, Cheeser.
Wow.
Because this is
has he listened to the podcast?
He will.
You need to send him a link to that particular episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise he'll think we're just flaky.
Then say, I'd like one of those books signed by that person, please. Or are they all dead now?
No. Well, no, Leningrad, that dude obviously died. But no, the person who wrote the book.
Lenin, yeah.
Leningrad.
Pretty famously.
Yeah.
Both double N-O-N and N-I-N.
Yeah.
Both of the Lenins. But I want to get him on. That's my contribution, because recently I have only done toe dips. So I've got one notation, which I made in my phone, around the pool at Cairns, because this is my cousin's stepdaughter's partner that we're going to bring on.
Stepdaughter's partner. Oh, you're talking about the guy who's
about Riley.
What's his name? Riley.
Yep. But my cousin's husband.
So this isn't Sally's.
Yeah, Sally's husband.
Okay.
Tim.
He won the 100-meter plant.
Hang on. So
something.
Sally's husband's son. So her stepson.
No. So Sally's husband has a daughter and a son.
Yep.
But this is the daughter's partner.
Daughter's
Riley.
partner.
Yep.
Cool.
Then
and his dad is also
his dad is
plant man.
But then Sally's husband, Tim, is also a connoisseur of weird and wonderful tales, one of which he shared. Because we were talking about, for some reason at the breakfast table, we were talking about pointy-toed shoes. Perhaps it might have been actually because my cousin was the original person that paid out on the twobes, which Billie and I love our twobes.
What's a twoop?
The twobes, the shoes, Emma's green shoes that have the strap across the front and the back. And I've got a red pair, and I bought the extra fancy bits for the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Billie bought
The plastic shoes.
No, they're not plastic.
They're sustainable. They're
sustainable,
recycled.
yeah, they're recycled.
Yeah, recycled plastic.
But they're plastic.
But they're recycled. And
They're not
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you,
yeah,
they
I'm
are
not-
not
I'm
what you think they are. They're not the
not
weird
like
ass.
Crocs.
No, they're not Crocs.
No, they're
nowhere near
super
Crocs.
comfy, and Billie and I
Emma wears
love them.
hers in summer probably 95% of the time.
Yep, and I want them in cans, flat out. So perhaps that's why I think this. I think
So
Sally
now
was.
you've found a pointy-nosed version of them.
No,
No.
Sally was just like, your tweebs are lame. And I'm like, you're lame. Then Tim said, let me tell you about pointy-toed
It's
shoes.
terrible for women.
No. Do
No.
you know where they originated from?
Ooh,
Are you ready?
I am.
Attacking people with pointy
That
feet.
could be. Originated from times when people lost toes due to syphilis.
Oh, and so they didn't need
So
to have the whole top of the shoe. They
No,
just only
incorrect.
Had,
It elongated the shoe to improve balance.
oh
my God.
It gave it an extra bit at the front.
Okay, so what does the curly thing at the end do?
It gives
Turkish little shoes.
The little spinny curly thing
it gives the
with pom-pom.
illusion of more toe as
Yeah.
well. It's like, I do not have syphilis. Look at this curly thing on the end of my shoe. How could someone that had lost toes?
So clearly, then people went, "Ooh, pointy-toe shoes, syphilis."
Yes. And think about it, it was aristocrats, although syphilis isn't specified to
No.
social, economical. But, and that actually reminded me, forget all my tweebs talk, because this is the deep dive you guys have been waiting for. Unfortunately,
I don't have time today. See ya.
yeah. It was ongoing throughout my time in Cairns. So what happened was we went to see a croc show
Yes.
at
Saw your little
Not the shoes, to be clear.
it will get back to the shoes,
Yeah.
don't you worry.
Oh,
made
okay.
of crocodile skin. Yep.
Oh God, what was the name of the croc place? It was amazing. Anyway, we went out there and they did this croc show and it was phenomenal.
I
They
saw a
got the
little
croc
bit of
to
your
do
thing
the
on
death
it.
roll.
Yeah.
They got the
Yeah.
croc to do all this sort of stuff.
Yep.
And he gave obviously information about the croc throughout it. However, the guy that stepped into the croc pen, first thing he does is take off his socks and shoes.
So he can go in the water with it.
And when he did that, I observed what I still believe
No toes.
is one prosthetic toe.
Yeah, you showed me that picture.
I
yeah.
saw that picture too.
Yeah.
And I reckon that was just slightly white. But,
Oh.
but you could interpret it a few different ways.
I was like, it is a prosthetic toe. I am so sure.
Yeah.
I'm taking photos, the whole thing. I'm not listening to anything. I'm not watching the death roll. I'm zooming in on the toe. How
Yeah.
can I see it better? At the end, when he said, are there questions? I was like,
you
is
ask
it?
him?
No, I wanted to say, do you have a prosthetic toe? Then I was like, so obsessed with it. It was all I could think of. People were like, why would you get a prosthetic toe? And I'm like, because it improves balance.
Yes.
How would it stay on? Potentially a
Yes.
little suction cup. People then were like,
Do you have to lick it
I've
and
got
kind
one
of
of
stick
those
it on
in-
each
yeah,
day?
lick it
I got
and
one of those in the car. You gave it to me, remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Lick it and stick it on the stump. It wasn't a prosthetic toe, it was something else. But, so I'm like so obsessed with this fact. Then the man that did not work at the Croc Park but works to ferry people from hotels to Croc Park. So I said, do you know
Unless you pay him at the start.
What?
you pay him at the start to do a croc show?
No, to ferry you. Sorry, it's a classic ferryman thing. You
Oh,
never pay them till you get to the other side.
Oh,
You're interrupting the story for
Sorry.
a silly joke that we didn't get. Keep going, Emma.
so then what happened was he
There's a whole bunch of people in the car park
Yeah.
that's left. Sorry, go on, moving on.
I said to him, do you know anything about this particular man in the croc thing? And he goes, I know of him. And I said, does he have a prosthetic toe? And he's like, what? And I said, the whole show, I'm so convinced he has a prosthetic toe. And he said, I think what would be more likely is that they take off their socks and shoes and he's probably stubbed his toe, resulting in a cut which is prone to infection in Kansas weather particularly. So he is wearing an all covering bandage. And I was like, damn it.
I think
does make way more sense than where my brain went to.
I think he's covering for the man who's lost his toe.
But that is the practical, logical thing that most people go to. But I'd gone straight to prosthetic toe and created this whole backstory. He then said, if a croc had bitten him, do you think it would just be a toe?
Yeah, that was the logic that was coming through my head, I got to say.
But then I thought, what about a baby croc just bit the toe?
It's a tiny little crocodile.
Yeah.
Well, there are
Really, really small.
There are really, really small crocodiles. They're born in eggs, you know.
Yeah.
We saw babies up there.
And
they're such tiny babies that maybe it could have been a baby.
Could have been.
But would he have been wandering around in bare feet and baby crocs?
Maybe he thought it was safe because they're babies. And he got too cocky, which is a classic trope. The crocodile pen bloke that got too cocky.
Yep.
Or too crocky. So anyway, that was my deep dive. That was the conversation at the breakfast table that brought on this tidbit from Tim. However, my second issue is it ever okay to pathologise and B, shame a crocodile in a plaque that they cannot read?
How are they shaming the crocodile? How are they shaming the crocodile?
So the next phase of it, there's this big lagoon that's Croc City. The next phase are these big pens where there's single crocs that are massive, who I actually genuinely thought were fake until you see their nose holes contract.
Yeah, because they don't move very much at all.
Like literally.
Unless they're actually moving around, like a lot. They sit so still with their mouth open.
They will actually either suffer desperately or die from lactic acid overdose because they can't process it properly or something, which is why crocodiles can only run very short distances. So if you can run far enough, they'll never come after you.
But they're so quick, 100k an hour.
Yeah,
that's wild,
they're crazy
isn't it?
fast, right? So over short distances, but they can only do short distances.
So if you
never get stalked by a crocodile.
No,
never
it's not like that.
stalked by a crocodile. So
what did they say in the
They're in these pens. They've all got names. This is Sultan. This is Bart. There was one called Bart from The Simpsons. This guy is called Chopper.
Oh, is he missing an ear?
No,
they don't have ears. Chopper Reed.
He was missing an ear. He only had a hole. You're right, Billie. So then you read it and it says, my name is Chopper. I am psychotic and aggressive. I'm like, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, they're taking the metaphor all the way, aren't they?
Yeah, I thought that was harsh. But then I did read that he used to be allowed to go in the lagoon.
Quite charismatic.
Well, no, not charismatic. Eatomatic. He ate all the other crocs and he kept fighting them.
Because he wanted the food.
I didn't know they were...
Oh, yeah.
He wanted
cannibals?
to be alpha croc. They're cannibals.
Yeah.
They are cannibals.
Wow.
Particularly Chopper. He was off the cannibal scale. He was just like fighting and eating and fighting and eating. So then they're like, no, you're in this pen. And now also we will shame you with this label. And we'll call you Chopper.
But your question is whether it's ethical to be able to write that about him if he can't read it.
And did they call him
can't
Chopper
read it.
after the fact? Because he sounds a bit like Chopper Reed.
He started out probably being called Cutie Pie.
Cutie Pie. Cutie
Yeah.
McCutie face. No.
Yep. Maybe
little
he
Chopper.
ate the guy's toe.
Maybe he
That was a
did.
final straw.
Next time you're up in Cairns, you need to ask him if he has a prosthetic toe.
Well, I did
Should
have...
asked him.
What was really weird is that I saw two of my daughter's friends' mums.
That was weird.
That's weird,
at
right?
the same place randomly.
Yep. Yep. So one of them, Jules, hi Jules, was going to follow up for me. So I'll hopefully be able to bring that tidbit back to you.
You could have just easily asked, have you ever been bitten by a crocodile? Because he could have said, yes, I lost my toe.
Oh, much
Or-
better than being specific and
Rather
saying...
than saying, is that a prosthetic
Yes.
toe? Or do you just look
Your nose looks a
fucked?
bit funny. Were you ever bitten in the face? Yeah, that's less nice.
That's actually very true. But then scrolling down in my notes, I have found that, yes, I did go deep dive. I forgot how deep dive I went on this. I was looking up toe prosthetics and I found that they're sold on Etsy.
What? Oh, yes.
Etsy do them. And they're actually quite believable. They've got little nails and look.
For
That's
what?
a pretty believable
Hang on,
toe. And do you lick it
Can
and
I
stick
ask
it?
a really stupid
I hope
question?
so.
For what reason, other than sticking your toe up someone's butt?
Sandals.
What?
Yeah, if you go,
Sandals.
and you're wearing your twoobs, you want to have 5 toes. Aesthetic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but how many people are missing toes?
Oh, a few.
Yeah, but not enough for Etsy or somewhere to
Well,
fucking...
apparently enough for Etsy to sell them.
Or people just got munted toes and they go, oh, my toes look
maybe
nicer, so I'm
or
gonna put
hairy
fake toes.
like a super hairy toe,
Yeah.
so you cover it with a. But I was thinking that's another option for us for merch.
They're not like toe condoms. They're actual full toe things. You don't
they're
coat
not.
an existing toe with them. Yeah, we're talking about covering a hairy toe. That's just called shaving.
Yeah, but this is...
Or depilatory cream or something. I
no,
don't
this
know,
isn't just sticking an end on.
but it's a whole toe.
Yeah,
It's
but
a whole rubber toe.
can you do you put it over your toe? Like, is there a picture of that?
No,
I'm fascinated about that now.
Now I've passed it on to you.
I
It's
mean, you have.
contagion. It is contagion. I spent all my nights doing this in Cairns, so now I'm done. But the other interesting thing is Clydesdale horses.
And,
Okay.
clean
So
segue.
into usually, or now.
We're going from hairy toes to Clydesdale horses.
No, we're going from Crocs
Okay.
to snakes, which were also up there. The young guy had a venomous and an anti-venomous. Non-venomous, rather.
I was gonna say
anti-venomous would be
So you
pretty
get
amazing.
this snake and you get bitten, and then you get this snake
Then
and
you
get bitten,
grab
and
that
it balances
snake.
out.
Yeah. Günter, never do that action again.
Yes, Günter just had one fist going in one way and another fist going in the other way, and it looked a little wrong. This is why we should film. Or not film, as
that's
the case
awesome.
may be.
Yeah. And so it was, yeah, you're right, it's non-venomous, but they now, of course, have got synthetic anti-venom and they can make stuff in labs. But before that, or even maybe still during, I don't know, I was still looking at the toe, but they have in Australia one of the only
Anti-venom
labs.
Yep.
And because Clydesdale horses are big bastards,
Yeah.
They can withstand a decent dose, and then they
What?
create
Hang
the
on.
antibodies, and then you can extract it from the horse.
legend, yes.
So Emma's telling the tale.
Sorry.
No, but I like that. I
Edit
like
mine
that.
out.
But they
seriously.
keep pumping them though because
Yeah.
it takes a while to get to antibody level.
Yeah.
So they give it a dose and it's
they-
like, "Brr." Then
Do
like,
they ever
right,
die from that? Or
probably.
do they just get really sick? Clydesdales are beautiful horses.
Yeah, but they're horses, so they're pretty resilient.
Strong as a
And
horse.
it's because they're
Fit as an
really,
ox.
really
Fit as a horse, strong as an ox.
strong as an ox. They're really big, you're saying, so it's why they can withstand the venom.
And their hearts,
a lesser
yeah, their
amount.
hearts are big.
Well, an amount that would kill us obviously doesn't kill them.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So-
they don't kill
Yeah.
them. They incrementally build it. But it's not just
Yeah.
one jab, antibody's done. It's cumulative, but potentially they could go overboard and kill them, but that would be sad. But generally they
Wow.
just...
Is that how they used to get the antivenom?
yeah,
From horses?
yeah.
In fact,
few things were done
still
that way.
some.
Oh, wow.
Still
A
some.
few medicines were done that way.
But then you'll make this leap. What is the issue moving forward with that?
There are people who have intolerance to horses, so they have an allergic reaction to the antivenom.
Yes.
And it's antivenom.
And it is sometimes called antivenom and not
It is.
antivenom, but it's called
But
both.
it is
if I
antivenom,
believe.
isn't it? IN.
It can be either,
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you're allergic to horses and you get bitten by a snake,
You're fucked.
yep.
What about if a redback spider? Is that same thing? Do they sting horses with them and do the
don't
same
know.
thing?
I
Jack
don't know.
Russells.
But-
They trial that on Jack Russells.
On Günter's, because he's the size of a horse.
Thank you, baby.
No, well, in comparison
sweet.
to a spider.
To a Jack Russell.
To a spider. Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Yeah, if they were
Emma.
inventing antivenoms for Jack Russells, then I'd be the
Exactly.
I'd be
That's
the
what I
subject.
meant. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would
Oh
now-
my goodness me. That's.
Would you care for my final, which
Oh,
was
you've got more, Emma.
which was brought to me by my youngest, and it's kind of very sweet that
Hey,
she
touchy.
thought of this.
Yeah.
Yes, because she heard it from the creative arts night at her school where they were ad-libbing. And now, though, I do need to quickly check that it is true because I forgot to do that.
Well, when has that ever stopped us from
That's-
reporting the truth?
That's true.
Don't let the truth get in the way.
Of a
Remember
good
when you get to
story.
the bottom of the article, Em, and then it says, "Oh, by the way."
This is all fake. Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry.
So, do you think Tilda Swinton is wearing an Emma Donaldson T-shirt right about now?
I wore it particularly because you love it, Günter.
I do. I love it too.
I've got a T-shirt that says Tilda Swinton.
Yeah.
And every time I wear it, Günter has to have a comment.
I love it. I love it.
He's like, why are you wearing that? And Yeah.
I would love to send her an Emma Dawson t-shirt. I'd love to have a picture of her wearing that, and then like Emma wearing that. And
Watching
then,
Snowpiercer.
Yeah. I love that, her rolling that.
So Charlotte very
yes.
excitedly told me that hippos produce pink milk.
Oh.
Pink milk. But I've since fact-checked it, and it says that technically it's not milk, but they do produce a pink sweat-like secretion, which sounds much grosser. A rumour
Can you
that...
make cheese out of it?
Oh! And now I'm thinking nut cheese because it's pink.
Well, because I brought this up earlier, and it's not just
Günter,
for being gross funny.
Günter did bring this up
Because
earlier.
we make goat's cheese.
Yes.
We make
Hang
sheep's
on.
cheese. We make cow cheese.
But Günter did say, why don't we make pig cheese? And it
Well, it sounds
is
weird,
made. You can make it. However, it's incredibly rare. And there are reasons for that. The first one is they only release their milk for about 15 seconds at a time.
Whoa! Is that what the
And they
piglets are like?
produce less than a cup per session. It takes 40 hours of
Holy
labour to
shit.
collect enough milk for just 2 pounds of cheese.
Wow. That's a long time.
So that's a big cost. And the flavour profile, those who have
Flavour.
tried it describe it as gamey.
Oh.
It's often grainier
Oh.
and saltier. So it's often called, oh, this is gross. Okay. It's often called head cheese, pig rennet cheese, and it's, they're just like, it's not a good cheese.
No.
So
there you
basically they're saying it will take you a long time to get it, and it's also
And it's not very good when you do.
Not good.
Okay.
It's seldom obtained for human use. Who else would make cheese? You make cheese for who else would eat the cheese? If you make pig cheese, who do you sell it to if not to humans?
That's also weird, yeah.
Like, seriously. That's a bit strange. There you go, though. Chef Edward Lee prepared a ricotta cheese from pig milk, and he described it as delicious.
But did he add vanilla or sugar or something to it?
Well, yeah, it took him like dozens of hours. 10 people worked
That
on
chef's got game.
Yeah.
Oh, but
It's
but
not
that's
good.
also not worth it then, is it?
So
Making
it
That seems like a lot of effort, doesn't it?
It works out at $2,300 a kilo.
holy shit for something that tastes like
Yeah.
farts.
Exactly. And there's something that's more expensive called Pule cheese, and that's made from a Serbian donkey.
Pure cheese.
Pule. P-U-L-E.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew. But people in the olden days, used to wash their face with pig milk. Believing it helped retain one's figure and complexion.
But that then would have been, so they're 2 hours getting 15.
Yeah. Yeah, but you wouldn't need a lot to make a little bit of stuff in the bottom
Pig
to wash
face.
your face with. Whereas to make that and make cheese, you'd need quite a bit.
Well, and then maybe that's why they did that in Germany. That's why they give pigs, marzipan pigs. Which Mara
Pig,
so
maybe
kindly
it
made
is.
for me. Yes.
There you go. Oh, poo, I've just gotten rid of my thing that I had to share. That's right, I found it.
Well, pig milk aside, the hippo milk is not
Not
pink.
pink.
It's not sweat, but a skin secretion that is a combo of sunscreen, an antibiotic, and antimicrobial compound.
See, that's the stuff
Hang
you should
on.
be putting in your face.
Did you say a sunscreen?
Yes. So hippos never get sunscreen, sunburn, because they make their own sunscreen, and it's pink.
See, why am I getting all that sunscreen there?
Why aren't we oiling
'Cause
ourselves?
hippos are
Why
quite
aren't we
dangerous,
oiling
aren't they?
ourselves with hippo milk?
Yeah.
Hippo secretion.
Secretion. Oh, that sounds worse.
No, you call it Hippo's secret.
Hippo
There's-
secret.
I know marketing.
Yes.
Well, no,
hippo
don't
secret.
put a fucking hippo in front of it. No one's going to buy that.
The hippest secret.
Just call it the
Oh.
hippest secret. Oh, I like that. Yes, or just the pink. Oh, no, not the pink secret.
Pink face milk? No.
Just call it
Pink
secret,
face sweat.
Secret cream. Secret cream.
Oh, Billy,
Getting
you are
worse.
off the campaign. You are off.
Not?
Okay.
Okay, I'm not good at the naming. Okay. Fair
You're
enough.
making it more unappealing with every iteration.
Fair enough. Hey, Günter, what's in your book?
Secret
What's in the
cream.
book?
Secret
Well,
cream.
are we going to do
What's
that,
in the
or are we
book
going
today?
to talk about your great intros?
No, well, we'll do that when you get to your science bit. Or
that's all I've got in my book. Is science
okay,
fiction.
so
Well, I've
Emma,
got some silly jokes. But,
here we
you know.
go. Emma, Günter's decided, well, I've decided,
No, you
that
decided.
Günter should not,
I definitely
Should
try
not-
and be funny because I'm not.
should stop doing his bits because we don't understand them. And he thinks they're really funny and he sends them to us all the time. And Emma and I just send back little smiley faces. But secretly we're texting each other going, what the fuck is he saying?
We are not
I don't
texting
get it.
each
No, we're
other.
not. But when you say them, we look at each other and go, sometimes they're really good and funny and sometimes we just don't understand them.
Sometimes they're too
And so
smart.
I said, but you should stick to the science things because I really like the science things. Then they're good. And then I said, I should make you an introduction. So Emma,
Yes.
So she spent the afternoon chuckling away in the corner, getting AI to generate
Actual music.
actual music.
are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
All right, it's pretty impressive.
I'll start them, but hold on one sec.
Oh, I'm excited. This
all right.
is good.
So I'm going to open my book because I'm going to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whose
my
book came first?
Oh, sorry. I'm knocking the thing. Whose book came first? So I wanted to do a short segment intro, right? Just a short segment intro. And I wanted it to be fairly generic. So I just put in there podcast introduction, Günter's science crap, thing, right? So this is what it came up with.
Günter science crap.
Right? So,
Did you pick for it to go do 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 do?
No,
because that's
no.
very
It's,
cool.
it's
All right,
almost
so
Star Wars in there. Isn't
That,
it?
Yeah,
that,
yes.
that was the first one.
Cantina band.
Right, that was the first one, and I went, yeah, that's it's a little bit too generic. Right,
Oh.
a little bit too generic. So this is my next one.
Günter's science crap.
But I thought that was
It
a bit.
almost sounds angry. Good.
Well, yeah.
Science crap.
Yeah.
But I thought what it didn't do is appeal to our wider audience.
Okay.
And I wanted a more Eastern European one for our worldwide listeners.
Okay.
So I tried to put in I don't know, my prompts are really bad. And this is what it came up with.
Yes.
Günter's science crap.
Oh my God! It almost sounds like a bit from the Muppets.
I know. And it even said Günter's science crap.
That sounds Scottish.
But yeah, I wasn't impressed with that.
No, what? I love that one.
No,
I was
I didn't like that one.
dancing.
Didn't like that one. So I thought in my head I was going for more traditional, like old-fashioned TV segment kind of thing, like a short thing.
okay.
Okay, so this is what came up with then.
Günter's science crap. Trust the process.
Trust the process, and then what did it say?
That's it.
Okay. No.
But I went, no,
fan.
that's boring. That's boring. And I tried to think Emma won't be too impressed with that. And our listeners like Lauren wouldn't be too impressed with that. So I'm thinking 90s boy band law kind of thing.
Yes.
So
I swear.
Günter's science crap. Where the facts don't fight back.
The facts don't fight back. Did you tell it that? The facts don't fight back.
So I thought that was pretty good. Where the
Yes.
facts don't fight. But then I was like, okay, nah, it's a bit boring, a bit too thingy. So we needed more rock. More rock.
Oh.
Is it science crap? Is it science? Is it crap? Nobody can take my hands. Günter's science crap. Where the facts don't fight back.
That is
The name
giving
is just
Blink
like,
182.
it is Blink 182.
Yes.
I thought we might get
Yes.
sued for that. So
Oh, yes. We might.
yeah, we might get sued for that.
Oh,
so
the
I was also
small
thinking
things.
of Günter. Günter likes funky stuff. He's
Actually,
always
he
wanting the
does.
funky stuff. So I just typed in Günter Günter science crap funky, and then
Günter's science crap. Günter's science crap.
Yes.
Günter's science crap. Günter's science crap. Where the facts don't fight back.
Oh, that's Rage Against the Machine
It's kind of slash funk.
early Run DMC.
Yeah.
That's giving an early Run DMC vibe.
yeah. But I also thought, no,
It's a weird
we're
hybrid.
leaving one of the most important people out, and that's Emma. We all know Emma's favourite instrument is,
Butt whistle.
and a second favourite instrument is, of course,
Saxophone.
the mouth whistle or bagpipes.
Günter's science crap. Where the facts don't fight back. It's a science crap where the facts don't fight back.
Yes. Yes.
But then I'm like,
But it should also
Actually, I reckon they sounded like uilleann pipes.
I know,
small
but I
pipes.
needed, actually needed a more kid-friendly one. Because I know we don't have a
Because
lot
we
of
have
kids.
so many kid listeners.
We don't
Who
have a lot
is
of
the
kids.
child that
but
listens
just
to
in
this?
case. Just in
Why
case.
are their
'cause his-
parents letting them
'cause
listen to
his segment
this?
might be really kid-friendly. It might be a good kid one. So here's our kid-friendly one.
Günter science crap.
Oh, that's creepy.
Where the facts don't fight back.
Oh, God. And then there's a child screaming because it's been dragged into some... No. That is creepy.
Weird experiment. I'm experimenting on
Yeah,
kids.
I don't like
Hey,
that.
kids, come in for an experiment.
The man with the canned tongue.
Yeah.
That's what he used to sing to Günter.
Yes.
I don't like
You
that.
don't like that one? Okay.
I really,
Emma doesn't
really
like that one.
Can you
Alright,
please
we won't get
delete that
Okay.
from my brain?
Okay, I got two more.
That was
Two
built
more.
on,
This one.
built on layers
this one,
of tears and
I just gone.
It's a
I'm
trauma.
like, I just I need to strip it right back. Just need to strip back.
Yes.
Something that you can just put on
Acoustic?
the background. Something you can put on the background.
Okay.
Something a bit ethereal.
Oh,
Something.
Enya.
Yes, very Enya. Let's see.
Günter science
Whisper
crap.
voice. Sarah McLeod.
Where the facts don't fight back. Günter science crap.
Oh,
Oh, I really like
Where the facts don't fight back.
yes. Sarah Blasco. Oh, but this is so sad. AI's going to make musicians
Günter science
like that. Sounds like a
crap.
human. It's so good. That's the voice of Sarah Blasco.
Don't fight back.
London Grammar. Now this is making me sad for the state of the world, Bill. Your AI.
Salt.
All right, I know that has,
Salt,
but
the artist with an A.
I know, and you know, I do agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
But this is the one I've gone with.
Okay.
This is the one I've chosen.
Okay.
This
Well,
is
we will of course have a
oh yeah.
you know.
I want some German influence.
Okay.
Oh, you can play
well,
that one.
Woodwind.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
maybe
well,
you're
let's
about
have
to-
a listen and see what if Emma gets her wish.
Günter hat gehört Grab. Günter
Yes.
Science Grab.
Play it again. One more time.
I'm just going to play that again because that's my favourite one. Hold on. I'm just going to play it again.
Günter hat gehört Grab. Günter Science Grab.
I love it. I love it. And I can even picture Günter in Lederhausen with a miniature microscope also in Lederhausen.
Now, before
Which
we
makes it hard to actually see through. But
before
otherwise-
we actually go ahead with that, we
Only
do
two
need
microscopes.
to actually try and work out what the fuck AI was saying there, in case it was saying something.
Yeah, we're not sure because we think it's
completely
something Scandinavian.
not good. But I loved that one. We'll play it one more time because it's fucking hilarious. I love it.
Günter hat gehört Grab. Günter Science Grab.
Günter will
So
grab your children
some
from
of our
the bed.
European listeners can send us something to tell us what it actually says.
Yes, that's fucking hilarious.
That
But
is amazing,
I spent
Billy.
far too much time today, and then Günter went, "Oh, keep the ethereal one because you know we can get rid of that vocals, and we'll just do one of our own." That was really good. I really like that, and it is sad. It is. Like, because we used it and went, oh, that's a bit of fun. And it's good for us because we went, that's a bit of fun and we can use it as a bit of fun. But fuck how easy it is to
fall down the AI hole.
fall down the AI rabbit hole.
But then also, beautiful artists with genuine voices.
Yeah.
Because that was the other thing that Sally's Tim was saying. He worked at Tarzan, which is a theatre restaurant in Canberra. And Jules works at Drax.
Yeah.
So all
Oh,
these
wow.
incredible people that are so artistically
Yeah.
talented, and now already they were, living and operating in very
Limited.
limited
Yeah,
spaces, and now AI is just going to come
Yeah.
and boo AI.
I knew there was a Dracula's, but I had no idea there was a Tarzan's theatre restaurant.
I asked him to come on and deep dive with us.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
He was hesitant.
Okay.
We'll have to keep asking him.
Before Günter does his science crap,
Günter,
I am going to read a book that Emma bought for me. I don't know if you've read it, Emma, all the way through, but I'm going to read it. And
You and Günter.
It is
It's
called,
a shared gift.
It is called Whose poo are you?
And are you going to ask listeners to guess?
We can ask listeners to guess.
Margie?
And I do love this because, Em was
And
in
Kate.
Cairns, so it's clearly got an Australian animal vibe to it, but not all.
But Billy, could
Yes.
we please take a photo of my favourite poo, which has the best expression, and put it on Instagram?
We can, once I know which one it is. All right.
You'll know.
This book is all about poo. Can you guess who the poo belongs to? This poo is large, wet, and brown or dark green. Whose poo are you? I look a bit like a cow poo, but I'm not. Is that one?
Yeah. No, it's not that one.
Okay. Whose poo are you?
All
Whose
the-
Are we
poo
meant
do
to
you
be
think?
guessing?
Yes.
All the poos have eyes, by
Yes.
the way.
Okay.
Whose poo do you think it is, Günter?
Well, if it's Australian themed
Yes.
and it looks a bit like a
Large,
cow,
wet, and brown or green, and it looks like a bit like cow poo.
emu?
It is an
Emu.
emu poo.
I like that the emu's also looking kind of guiltily at us whilst it
And
poops.
as we learnt when I went up to the
Gary Wild.
the
Grampians.
Grampians Horsegap Zoo, that emus swallow stones to grind their food.
To grind their poo.
To grind their poo. Okay, this one's an
Fo, fo,
easy
fo.
one. Easy one. This poo is small and round. If you give it a sniff, it smells like gum leaves.
Oh, come on.
It's the poo that is also on my. Oh, it was.
She's pointing to the cheese platter.
I am
What do you?
pointing
Why?
to
Why?
because I
why
because
are you
I had
pointing
it
to
on the cheese platter.
You had it. What?
I bought back.
Oh,
It's koala poo.
Okay, the chocolate version.
Emma also
Just
bought
so
me
we're
some
clear.
koala poo. Do you know koalas
Is it chocolate though?
poo? Do you know
Smells a bit
koalas?
eucalyptusy.
Koalas poo all day, even when they're asleep.
I love that.
How about that?
Could be awkward
All right.
on a first date.
This poo is long and narrow, about the size and shape of a thumb. If you break me open, you'll find beetle shells and bits of grass. Which poo am
must be
I?
Beetle shells.
Oh, but grass.
Beetle shells
Wallaby.
and bits of grass.
No, not a wallaby.
Beetle shells.
Bat.
Nope.
Long, about the size of a thumb.
Yeah.
So quite big.
Yeah.
A prosthetic toe.
Would you like to know who it is? Fuck, it's an animal that has a cloaca, but it's not a bird.
Wombat.
Crocodile.
No, they're cubical.
No, crocodiles don't eat grass. What the hell?
It's a bandicoot poo.
A bandicoot.
Bandicoots have cloacas.
They poo and we out of the same opening. It's called a cloaca. All marsupials have one.
Oh.
There you go.
At least one.
This poo is full of ants. And termites and sand, and the ends of it are crumbly
Echidna.
and broken. It isn't a echidna.
Crumbly broken. Just like
Emma.
Like us
Hey,
emotionally
Em,
at the moment.
This poo's sloppy and stinky and full of seeds.
Oh, that's
you
me.
might find me
That was me.
on the roof
Sorry.
of a car.
bat.
Oh, that was also me.
Bat,
Yeah.
Correct. It's not actually it's not a bat. It's not a bat. It's an Australian bat. What would we call an Australian bat?
Flying fox.
Yes, a flying fox. Flying foxes turn themselves the right way up to poo. Otherwise, they'd poo on their face.
I did it again.
Oh, I love that.
Not while I was sleeping.
Okay. This poo is brown, mushy bits and white, smeary bits.
Oh, that's me in the afternoon.
Wow. These animals poo about 2 days after they eat some meat. Sometimes the poo is as wide as their body.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So either the body's very small, it's a very small poo,
No, they can be big.
Crocodile.
or it's
Oh, no. It's long.
Snake.
Yes.
oh,
the body.
because it's basically
Yeah.
turning the food into poo
It
while it sits
is,
there and it's
yeah.
big long.
And so the
Ah.
poo, they poo and wee from the same thing. So the white bit is the wee and the brown bit is
Are
the
you
poo.
sure? Is that technically sound?
It says it in my
says it in
Whose
the book.
Poo Are You book.
Oh.
Okay. This poo is black on the outside, green, dry and grassy on the inside. You said this before, Emma. I'm about the size of a prune. Oh, no, you didn't say that before. Whoops, sorry.
Oh. Kangaroo.
It is a kangaroo. Oh, kangaroo joeys poo and wee in their mum's pouch. And their mum licks it clean.
Oh. Just when you thought being a mum couldn't be hard enough.
Oh, okay. This poo is black or dark green and shaped like a cube.
Wombat.
Wombat.
Yes, because they have a square bum. They say I'm a cube to stop me rolling away. Why would you want it to stay where it is?
Because then the scat attracts people, and also it's a real power play, and it's a hierarchical thing. Wombat, whoever does the highest poo is the most elite. So they try and,
serious?
they try and poo like balanced
Because they try and
You
get their
talking about
bum up on
stacking
the...
them?
Did you know wombats...
Because they're easier to stack?
like Lego.
Is it like Wombat Jenga?
No, look.
Wombat,
Wombats
Millennium
like to
Falcon.
poo on top of rocks and logs. I had no idea about
Yeah,
that.
they poo higher, so they can
Why
poo
have
on
you never
rocks
told
and
us that
logs.
before?
And then it's a hierarchical power play. So
So the higher you can get your butt up...
if you're ever trying to do a poo as a wombat, get it up high.
With all this pooping going on, why aren't we stepping on steaming piles of poo everywhere we go? You can thank the dung beetles. Some dung beetles eat the poo. Other dung beetles
So what do
bury
dung
the
beetles poo, and what
Hang
do they
on.
do with it?
Some dung beetles like to hang around
That's a
furry
philosophical...
animal bottoms. They cling to the fur, and when the animal poos, the dung... Sorry, and when the animals poop, the dung beetles leap from their perch onto the poo pellets like tiny skydivers. There you go. That's a tiger snake poo if you want to see it.
Well, then there's
See,
the
they
real
show it.
pictures. Billy's
They show
now
real
showing
pictures in the back.
real pictures
Wow.
of poo,
I'll
and they've
take
got
that photo. I'll put that photo in the thing.
they've
I
got
love that.
Australian coins
They
for comparison.
do, to show how big it is. So the wombat poo's about the size of a 20-cent piece. Fuck, the tiger snake poo is massive.
$20 note.
No, it's like really big. It is really big. Oh, and that's the end of the book. Thank you for buying that, Emma.
I thought
I
it's
saw
so
it and then
cool
went,
to have.
that's so awesome. And it is actually from the zoology department of the University of New South Wales. So those facts
I
are
probably
true.
know something about it.
Yes, those facts are true.
Let me
So-
find my favourite poo
Okay,
face.
find your favourite poo face. Günter, I apologise. You have been waiting patiently to do your what's in the book. So what is in the book today?
Well, you got to play the intro music.
Günter hat gehöra skrap, Günter science skrap.
I am my worst critic, me, myself, 3 out of 5 stars, but my critic is excellent, 5 out of 5.
Yes, I saw that one on the chat.
Yes,
Did I miss part of that? I didn't get it.
I think I read it too quickly.
Okay, next.
Okay, science bits, because I'm not funny.
You are funny.
So I've got 2 science bits today. Which would you like to hear about? Data centers and human brain cells, or coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee, but then data brain cells.
Okay, all right.
Is this your image that you sent of Profenol?
Polyphenols.
That's right.
That's the new brand we're going to
Before
be
you
launching
start,
in Fitzroy.
Can I just make a noise with my microphone?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, polyphenols was the poster I put on our Dream
yes.
Jesus channel.
Yes.
Polyphenols was it was just a bit of a gag on what I'm about to talk about.
Günter
So
decided to talk to me about this as we were having coffee this morning, and then I said, "Don't talk to me about it
yeah, whatever you do.
because I need to hear about it on Dream Jesus."
So there's a bunch of really interesting recent studies, and there's been a lot of work done on coffee for years and years and years and years and years. But almost all of the information has been kind of put down to caffeine. Right? It's been very simplistically kind of labelled as, the drug that's active in it, and therefore that's what coffee does to us, right? And definitely caffeine's got huge effects on people and all that sort of stuff. But a recent study was really interesting, and it was done by John Kryman at the University College Cork. And I'll just side note, why the hell do they call them university colleges? It
Yeah.
just feels like a tautology, but anyway, an
What's
English
a
thing.
university college
Or-
and a
or
college
UK thing.
college? Because don't they call school college? Like,
They have Imperial
high school?
College, and
Yeah.
they have loads of college-related
Oh,
things
yeah.
that are, it's just for me, it's just weird. It's like they're trying to appeal to the Australian and American markets at the same time. But anyway,
Oh, so they've renabled. I can't speak.
yeah,
Let's
it's just
keep-
that
let's continue.
We have unis, they have colleges, and they have
Yep.
university colleges. So anyway, but there were 62 participants in the study, half regular drinkers of coffee and half non-drinkers of coffee at the start. Right, they took them on a 14-day absence, so that no one could drink coffee. Obviously, the people who didn't drink coffee didn't have to make any changes. And then they did a 21-day reintroduction with the participants randomly getting decaf or caffeinated coffee,
But not knowing.
not knowing.
Okay.
No, I imagine they would have worked it out after taking it.
So
but,
sorry.
you know,
Did I miss what the actual test was for?
well, the setup is very scientific and open-ended.
Okay, they're just wanting to make.
They're trying to understand what's going on
Okay.
with coffee in the body, and
Okay, yep.
let me move on, and you'll find out what comes out of it, right? Which is very interesting.
Is it diarrhea?
They, in some cases, yes. So they collected an.
Sorry.
As long as you guys always just bring it back to poo, we're gold.
Günter's trying really hard to be scientific. And Billie's like, yes, I'm sorry.
I'm usually trying really hard to be silly, and you guys are going, Now I try to be straight, and you guys, yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. So they collected and analysed blood, saliva, urine, stool samples. They also measured mood, cognition, stress, and sleep.
Self-reported? Are these all self-reported?
It's very hard to self-report a blood sample.
That's true.
You know,
but mood and sleep.
Mood and stuff is pretty much always done with self-reported.
Okay.
How do you feel about this score?
So they would have done that stuff, at the end of the thing, and then at the start.
Yeah, they did baselines and they did all sorts of follow-ups and that sort of thing, right? And there's good basis for this. I've done stuff with DAS21s and things like that before. They're pretty well recognised, and they're usually pretty well. They're pretty effective. Both kinds of coffee, here are the outcomes, right? Both kinds of coffee, lower ratings of depression and anxiety.
Interesting, because you would be led to believe the opposite, wouldn't you?
Very much so. Decaf specifically had better memory scores and better sleep quality compared to a group that had no coffee at all.
Okay, so
of neither variety.
So you're saying they also had
They have a control group of non-coffee drinkers.
No coffee as well. So no coffee, and then the ones who are going to drink randomly decaf or
Now, keeping in mind,
coffee.
this is not a huge study.
No.
62 people is not huge.
No.
They're statistically significant after
Didn't
about
you say
21.
20-something? Yeah.
21 is some magical number. It's not really, but it's it's considered for some people to... Anyway, whatever. But there's enough there to have the three kind of cohorts, right? So caffeinated, lower anxiety, oddly, and improved attention, which you would kind of imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. The implications, though, is really, really interesting, because if you take away the caffeine from it, you're still seeing effects. Right. So the caffeine is definitely an important chemical in coffee, but it's not by any means the most important chemical necessarily in coffee. Right.
Yeah.
And so they've sort of broken it down, and it basically shows that polyphenols, or possibly other non-caffeine plant compounds, are both affecting the outcomes. And the implications are that the gut microbiome, always the gut microbiome is the thing that's kind of at play. And so there's a lot of complex things in polyphenols that are doing a really important job for the body. And phenolic acid, flavonoids, tannic acid, and egalitarian.
It's fair to
like
everyone.
That, yeah. It's a very fair polyphenol.
But the tannins.
No,
the tannins are the things that we know.
Egalgitanin.
Yeah.
I don't know. But there was an interesting side bit here, which I noted when I was looking this up on Wikipedia. Polyphenols are often historically used in dyes and tanning.
So quite strong and
More found
long-lasting.
in coffees and teas. So when we want to stain a piece of paper and something to make it look old, we dip it in a tea bag and do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, when you talk about the tannins,
We dip the paper in a tea bag, or we dip the tea bag on the paper?
if you want to get the ye olde map looking,
Shut up, Emma.
looking thing,
Yes.
you dip it in tea, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dip it in tea
Or coffee.
or coffee.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's actually where tanning, the process of
the
treating,
process of tanning
of doing
comes from
leather,
tannins.
is from tannins.
Okay, yeah.
Tanning with tannins.
Or tannins is from tanning. I don't know,
Why
but
don't they
it's
just
a
rub
type
tea
of-
bags all over my skin instead of all that crap that they're putting
Well,
over their
you
body?
could.
And
It
these
just
days.
probably won't last that long.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't
interesting.
look as
So,
Irish.
so this is just my brain, right? As tattoos predate coffee drinking significantly, so tattoos are approximately 5,000 to 10,000 years ago we started tattooing.
Yep.
Well, look at I can't say the word properly. Maori culture.
Maori, yeah, the Maori culture.
Maori.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it goes way, way back, right?
Yep.
But coffee's only been around for approximately 600 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems like one.
Probably,
in some
probably
form.
forming in Yemen
Yeah.
or Ethiopia, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Little interesting sciencey fact for you.
Yeah.
So when you think about those two things together, it's probably a fair chance that the first barista ever had tats.
But I love it. I do love it.
Was this just a big fucking lead up to that joke?
No, it wasn't a big joke. That just came to
It's
me
a nice
as a logical
scientific
thing.
backstory.
Can I ask
to-
a really, really stupid question? you know how coffee's from a bean, yeah?
Yep.
And cola's from a bean.
Yep.
Why don't we drink hot cola?
It is a hot cola drink, isn't it?
Is there? I don't know. Like we drink tea's leaves, I know, but we have coffee bean and we have cola bean. Why do they? Why is
I think
it
it's
that
actually
they made
quite difficult to
that
get
they made
cola out of cola beans. I don't think it's there's chemicals involved in making Coca-Cola and stuff like that. Yeah, like cola drinks.
Yeah. But
it's quite a different process than just boiling them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a different process to make coffee, or do you literally just boil the coffee bean?
Yeah, you just crush and boil.
Do you
them.
just?
Yeah, you just.
You have to crush them.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
They don't release much if they're.
And so,
big.
but wouldn't cola be the same? I might need to look
No,
it up.
it's
because it's
quite
interesting
different.
that we have
It just
cola,
doesn't break
we
down
drink
the same way.
cola
Right.
cold, but we drink Coke.
It's the same way we don't make.
Coke cold, but we drink.
But some
coffee.
people drink cold coffee.
They do, yes, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Do we ever drink
Hot
warm cola?
There are drinks in Japan that are weird hot
Yeah,
cola
they are.
things.
Are they?
In the
Ooh, I'm going in September. I'll have to
vending
try them.
machines, yes.
A warm cola drink.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a
Couldn't answer that
little
question
side
well, though,
thing
but-
there. I'm just
No, it's interesting.
What other
though.
beans?
But we don't make,
are
we
there
don't
that
make
they-
lentil.
Well, that's what I'm
tea.
saying. Don't we? Do they?
I think that's just called
somewhere...
like soup or dal.
Yeah. But isn't that what all those
It's
things
nice
are?
that you
Isn't
show
that what
affection
coffee
to
is?
Billie, calling her dull.
Yeah.
Isn't coffee just?
Oddly, she likes
Isn't
dull.
coffee just soup?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
And if it is,
What's the definition of soup?
have I broken my soup fast?
Yeah, because it's like
Inadvertently.
You hate
if you're just
soup,
saying
yes.
you're putting lentils and beans and stuff in soups, then isn't coffee just a soup? I don't know. What's the difference between a drink and a soup?
I don't know.
Okay.
The biscuits, the bread on the
Bread.
side.
You don't drink, but you dip a biscuit in your tea, in your
then
coffee.
it's exactly the same then.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm asking
coffee
lots of
could be
side
soup.
questions.
I feel like
If anyone's got an answer for that, is soup coffee and coffee soup, or is it Billie just being
Is
stupid?
it like how you fold food? It's the taco
yes,
versus
a taco.
burger versus.
Yes. Oh, here she goes.
There's your episode name.
What's that?
Is coffee soup.
Coffee soup. It's weird.
I think to answer your question, yes, the first barista had tats.
Yes.
But did-
There's a non-zero chance, right?
Did they have an
So-
ironic mini micro beanie too?
And a bun.
Quite possibly, and a man bun.
A teeny weeny beanie.
He wore a teeny weeny.
beanie. A teeny weeny beanie.
Oh, Paul
Teeny
Rudd.
weeny beanie.
Yes, I love. Yes.
And the late great, only late because he's off the air now, Stephen Colbert.
Ah, yes.
A teeny weeny beanie.
Yes, he's not late.
No, well, he's from the Late Show.
Yeah,
Yeah, no more.
no more.
But,
Very sad.
Yeah.
So the gut microbiome reaction, they tested all that sort of stuff as well, and it was really quick. Within weeks, they saw changes in microbiome.
So
setups.
positive changes.
Changes. So if you went
Yeah.
off coffee, it changed
Yeah.
radically, and if you went back on coffee,
Oh, your
it changed
biome
radically.
changed. Okay.
So there was measurable microbiome
Yeah.
effects.
Is that why you get headaches when you come off coffee?
No, I wouldn't possibly
Or is that the caffeine?
deem to have an
I'm
answer on
asking
that.
you a
I
whole
would
bunch of
probably
questions.
suggest that the caffeine was the bigger factor there.
Okay.
But
Yep.
I don't know about
But
that.
a lot of people, you know how there's the new, not new, recent trend of bowel cancer in younger people. A lot of people, when you read their stories, like Dawson from Dawson's Creek, are like, oh, I started drinking coffee and I attributed the changes to my bowel and movements to the coffee drinking. So it does have impacts on, obviously, digestion and stuff.
Oddly, you say that.
But I would think
the
doesn't it have
positive
positives?
effects,
Yeah.
the positive effects far outweigh the negative effects. Almost universally in the stuff that's coming back now these days. And there's lots of studies doing lots of
But
stuff.
are there
right? So
negative
I'm quoting
things
one
of
particular
going,
study, but there's a
okay, it
whole
depends
bunch
how
of
you
stuff
drink
going
it,
on.
because if you drink it with 3 sugars and lots of milk and you have 4 of them a day, is that too much milk and too much sugar?
Well, there's an obesity problem if you're going to be doing stuff like that and whatnot.
Okay.
But no, overall, and this is backed up by lots of other stuff, lower mortality from all causes from drinking coffee. Right? Seriously.
Yep.
Lower type diabetes, protects the
Type
liver.
2.
It improves metabolic markers. It's got neuroprotective effects, so dementia and stuff like this it can
Yes.
stave off. Reduced inflammatory markers, mood and cognitive benefits, and a whole bunch more.
Yeah.
So it's quite remarkable how it changes things. But it's not just that it's coffee, right? Because there's a whole bunch of things that we have polyphenols in that
so this
do good
isn't
things.
talking about an Nescafe.
No. not so much
Yeah.
with the brand particularly.
Yeah.
But, it's true in coffee, it's true in tea, it's in berries, in olive oil, in cocoa, in herbs and in legumes in particular.
Great. So
They're
all I
kind
have
of
to do is drink tea and eat chocolate.
Yeah. Sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's your takeaway, yeah?
Yeah, that's my takeaway because I don't drink coffee.
Don't touch any of the
I
other
don't
stuff.
drink coffee.
Just drink the tea and eat the chocolate.
Yeah.
And what's interesting about it is that all of these things, because they're complex chemical compounds and stuff like this, there's a sort of sub-argument going on here that's suggesting that the massively produced food, processed foods, right, are flattening all of those complex compounds, and they're turning them into very, very simple, basic carbohydrate plus basic sugar plus lots of fat plus whatever.
What was the
right?
word you called it? You called that something today when you were talking to me about it.
I don't know.
It was a great name. It was like, I'll think of it. It's like flavonoids. No, but you said when they flatten our flavors, it was something you called it something specific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
But it is. It's often flattening or loss of information and complexity within our food in processed stuff.
Makes sense.
So we know that processed food's no good for us, but there's all sorts of reasoning now as to why that might be actually the case, because the complexity in the gut biome makes a huge difference to all sorts of things about how we react and brain health and that brain.
Well,
gut
it's a
connection
second. It's a second brain.
Yeah, yeah, and it's
So
really important to feed it with.
Is that
stuff
where, so? What you're saying now is that there are good things in coffee that are like a positives to drink it.
Yeah.
But not necessarily caffeine.
Yeah, the caffeine isn't necessarily the thing that's doing the work.
Okay, so all
In
these.
fact, it's not the thing.
When we used to
Poly-
say to people, okay, we're drinking decaf
Polyphenols.
coffee. So are those polyphenols in decaf coffee?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Could that be the new buzzword? Because remember, it was antioxidants.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Then-
they basically are.
And then it was, protein's the big buzzword at the
huge.
moment.
Yep.
And that's the next one. I think you're coining it and you're picking it. The
Well,
trend.
antioxidants is the same thing, essentially. They're in the same realm, right? They're
Yes.
very tightly connected. They're, with what I'm talking about, I don't want to get the definition wrong, or confuse people or anything like that, but they're not quite the same thing as antioxidants, but they're tightly connected.
Similar effect.
So, and there's fibres and there's other things
But what
in
you were
there
saying before, though, is
Polyphenols.
you need fresh, proper, good ground coffee,
Well,
to get the
no,
good
I'm
effect,
not
to get the
suggesting
good effects from it.
There's all
though.
sorts of differences in the roasting level
Yeah,
and
exactly.
the thing. And I actually, the thing I was riffing about on that poster, the polyphenols, right,
Yes.
was, you can see where the name comes from now. What I was actually riffing on with that concept was that we could actually start a business, and it would probably work, selling coffee specifically for the biome effects of the coffee, not necessarily for the
Yes.
taste of the coffee.
So hang on,
Yes.
let me bring that image up. So you're talking about, are you having trouble with memory? Purchase this.
Yes.
Yeah. And depending on, and there's a really important one that you should know about. There's a liver enzyme called the CYP1A2 enzyme. It's part of the chromosome, cytochrome P450 family, and it helps break down caffeine in the liver. And it's radically different in different people, just
Okay.
purely genetically.
So is that why I go crazy on caffeine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So people will react, some
Yeah.
people will be slow uptakers, some people will be fast uptakers of caffeine, and you can have radically different effects.
Yeah.
And
I always thought it was just because I didn't
that's one
have
of the
much
main-
of it, but I drink lots of cups of tea. But if I have a can of Coke or I have anything that's got added caffeine, it makes me feel sick and I get lightheaded and makes me feel really speedy.
yeah, so you're probably
Yeah.
a fast uptaker of caffeine.
Yeah.
Which is probably linked to ADHD as well. ADHDs respond differently
But
to caffeine.
I don't like coffee because I just don't like the taste of coffee. I love the smell of coffee. Günter bought this beautiful coffee beans today. that
Well, I
have
bought
just
some
been-
decaf coffee beans today, so that I
just
can have it
recently-
later in the day and more
Yeah.
of it.
That's
Because I can't
yes.
drink a coffee after about lunchtime.
Yes, same. Up all night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I must be a slow reactor or something, right?
Ah, well then maybe that's what I am. That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Do you ever drink decaf?
Yeah, if I'm out in a cafe and I've already because
Yeah.
I have 2 coffees absolute max a
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Günter's picture here and he's got polyphenols in the coffee packets, morning focus, balance blend, gut-friendly decaf, slow system roast, and polyphenol max. I think you should put this up.
Do you know
for
what you
sure.
need to do now, Günter? Is just put it in a little pill.
Well, yeah.
And then people like me who don't drink coffee
Yep.
can go, well, I'm getting the benefits of coffee
I've
without
got
the
my
coffee.
coffee phenol.
Yes, exactly.
Gummy.
Yeah, yes. Oh my God, that's the big thing at the moment. Gummies.
Yeah,
You should make
polyphenol
coffee
gummies.
phenol gummies.
I reckon-
I'm not joking.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, funnily,
Copyright Günter Bloom 2026.
Feed your second brain. Supports a diverse microbiome and long-term health. Günter,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
Well, it's me, right? So I went a bit deep.
Yeah.
And I actually went into how you quantify polyphenols with AI. And it's, as you may be able to see, quite
Yeah.
a long conversation. But we went through what the costs are, what we could do in terms of options. You know, we could
Yeah.
outsource it to certain food chemistry things. But there's like 4 different levels of testing to try and extract the different stuff and understand what's in
You
it.
know how you're taking some time off soon?
Yeah.
I reckon the coffee gummies.
Yes.
Because the microbiome, that's a big one. And people are selling the gummies like fucking hotcakes.
And if you have
So-
call them polyphenols.
Polyphenols.
I like it.
Yeah. I think it's awesome.
I think it's a go.
Yeah. And you just join with a coffee company like, what's the ones we used to get your sustainable coffee things from? I can't think of
Join me
in
Saki
Little
coffee.
Brunswick.
You know Saki
Brunswick.
coffee's delicious.
Yeah. But I would take I wouldn't even take them because they taste like coffee. I couldn't eat the coffee things.
They'd have to taste like...
Make blackcurrant ones that don't taste like coffee.
Yeah.
But all the benefits of coffee without it tasting like coffee. But I know people love coffee. That's why you drink it, because you actually like the taste of it.
Yep.
I would like the benefits without the
But I thought this
taste
was
of it.
interesting being in Melbourne and, being
Yes.
such a coffee
Fuck
culture.
yeah.
Right? So there's a total polyphenol test, which is usually the Folin-Ciacalto assay, gives the total phenolic content as a gallic acid equivalence. Very cheap, blunt instrument, but it will give you an overall kind of thing, right? So you could do those tests quite quickly and just get a rough score. Right? And then there's more specialized stuff, an HPLC/LCMS to measure chlorogenic acids, caffeine, I don't know this shit. It's very intense chemical stuff there.
Yeah.
But HPLC is already a standard for coffee compound profiling.
How do you go about making a prototype of a gel or something like that that you want people to make?
I think you talk to food labs and stuff. They
Do you?
exist. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
But
and universities and
does
stuff
it cost
do this
you
sort of
lots
stuff.
of money? Because
Well,
how do people go about doing that, and then all of a sudden they've got a fucking business on,
yeah.
like Moody and stuff, who I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Hashtag
actually,
Moody.
we ran some numbers.
Yeah. Oh, you and Jody ran some numbers.
We
You
ran
and
some numbers.
Jody.
Oh,
are
are
you
you and
back
Claude?
together?
Or are you with Claude?
On off. So antioxidant capacity can be measured by the DPPH, FRAP, or
Fucking
RAC
letters
style
and numbers.
assays.
Letters and numbers. You're speaking
I
bullshit.
know it's gibberish, but it's this stuff exists. Is the
Okay.
point, right? So I'm not trying to, because I was talking about the phenolomatic machine that I can just jump some coffee into and go ding 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 ding. Here's the profile.
Yeah.
It comes out and you can just
Yeah,
go
yeah,
great.
yeah.
This is put this in this category over here, and
Because you'd have to
But-
use good, responsibly sourced coffee.
sure.
Sure, or not.
Well, it doesn't matter
How do
to
you
the
find the
science
best?
of it, but
No, but
sure,
how do you-
it matters
how
to
do
the
you-
ethics of it.
But
Yeah.
doesn't it also matter to the science? Don't you need good coffee to get the better
I don't know. I haven't run the tests.
flavonoids or whatever you call them?
It's point.
Okay.
There's a point is you can do this stuff and you can go really deep on it, or you can go kind of surface level.
Again, copyright Günter Bloom
But
2026.
does Jody say it's doable?
Yeah. very
Jody
much
says
so.
it's doable, but Joey says
Jody?
Jody
Jody says
Jody
everything's
says
doable.
everything's doable. Oh, Günter, you didn't say my perfect joke that I said to you the other day. Oh no, we aren't going to say. I don't know. Günter's looking at me, shaking his head, going, "Don't say it, Billie." Okay, we'll say it off air. Bye.